Hi YouTube, just wanted to do a quick video of show a couple of bits that I'm going to take to do a bushcraft show with me. Possibly if people want to borrow them, you know, they'd be more than welcome to. Just bring you around and show you what we've got. Firstly, got a sling bow here. Because we're going to be using a parachute, we're going to be using this just to with an arrow, just to throw some lines up wherever we need to over the top of any limbs. Got release aid there. I'll show you. Just basically, it just has a piece on the back of the bow, and I'll show you on the sling bow how this works. It just clips around the string, and then literally, as you, in the same way a trigger would work by putting the trigger firing a gun, it releases your string, which is, this is the thing that this gets used on more than anything, my compound bow. And then the jaws here would clip around the D-loop there, you pull back, and it stays in position obviously until you click the little trigger. I'm not going to go through the bow too much. Got arrow rest there, sighting system, it's a compound bow. They do say on the website they've got a bow, a range set up, an archery range set up for people to try archery. It did say you can bring your own bow, so that's the reason this is coming with me. Hopefully they'll let me shoot it there, and hopefully if others, you know, if they're happy for others to after some guidance to shoot it, I'm more than happy for people to try it out and see what they think of them. This is I'll have a load of arrows with me, but this arrow here, it's an old arrow. It hit something hard and a cheap arrow smashed. So just take the end up and just put a roofing bolt in the end. And it's got a nut on the back here underneath the tape, and then on the back it's a bit messy because I've only just chucked this line on there. I've not even put it on there properly to just sort of show. And then there's a little hole in the back there, and I tend to use this. I use this quite a bit. I bought it from the 99p shop. It's bricklaying rope. It's like just a thin nylon rope, but it's, I don't know what the strength is, but it's quite good for something. It's a disposable. It's somewhat of a disposable item. Then round, we've got the case underneath the belt there. This belt, I'll probably be wearing this. You'll see me, if you see me in the bushcraft show, you'll probably see me wearing this a lot. I love this belt. I use it for everything, whether it's cycling or whatever. Takes a water bottle, and then I'll probably have my response pack on here, I would think. But just keep a knife on here. This is just if you miss, basically, if you hit a tree or a bit of wood, just have this. I did take the markings off. I don't think you can see it. Wild Hunter, it says it. But it's a good little knife. I've dug plenty of arrows out with it, and it's not let me down. So bear with me, guys. My youngest has just come out to see me. I'll be back in a sec. Right, sorry guys. Yeah, I'm off work at the moment, so I've got the youngest. It's just me and the youngest at home today. So sorry, let's just put that back because little fingers are around. And then quiver. I love pink. I don't know what it is, boys. I don't think, as men, we shouldn't be scared of it. There's the better arrows that I use with the compound bow. What I'm going to do, I'll pause you again, bring you back round, and I'm going to show you the bow. Unfortunately, you can't shoot a compound, or it's always been said to me that you should never shoot a compound bow without an arrow. You know, you shouldn't just sort of draw it back and fire the string. Plus, you wouldn't want it catching your wrist. That is one thing it's in the bag. It's like it's a strap that goes around your left wrist just in case you do get nicked by the string. Only once I've not worn it, and it was a time I got clipped by the string, and it hurt. You know, it really brought the skin up. So it's definitely something. Another thing I might add is with the sling bow or any type of slingshot, glasses, guys. You know, safety first. If that rubber comes back and it hits you in the eyes, I've seen some really nasty injuries in the past. With myself, it's not so bad because I wear spectacles anyway for distance. So you know that I'd have a bit more protection than most there anyway. But it definitely, you know, you only get one set, as we all know. I'll bring you back round, and I'm just going to show you. I'll pull the compound up on draw so you can see it. You know, when it's strung out, and then I'll also get the sling bow pulled up, and it's not strictly set up to use a release aid at the moment, so I'm going to have to clip the release aid to where the arrow would normally go. But I just want to sort of give you an idea of how it might work. So give us a sec, guys, and I'll bring you straight back. Cheers. Right, there we go. Should be back. On the bottom there, guys, that's just a stand to help stand it up. I'm not going to bother taking it off for the moment. So with the release, I don't know, you're going to pinch it apart, clip it onto there like so. I use a wrist release aid. Some guys use like my brother and my father both use like a hand, something you hold in your hand. I suppose the best way to like in the way you put a knuckle duster on your hand. It's sort of like that, and then there's a mechanism sort of like this, and then it's normally a thumb release. But then that's the bow there. There's no real sort of tension on it. That's the beautiful thing about the compound bow. You can just sort of stay there for a period of time without, if you were, you know, for hunting, you know, you could be stalking an animal, or, you know, even just sat in a hive, and you can stand up there for a lot longer than with a recurve bow. You've got whatever the poundage of the bow, you've got that constantly pulling back, whereas the compound bow, it lets some of the power off, so you don't have to hold the power, so much of the power. And then with the sort of about the sling bow, this is designed to be so you can shoot it by hand without the release aid. But basically you just sort of pinch this. Possibly if they'll let us, you know, if they'll let people, myself or other people, use the sling bow at the event, you know, you're more than welcome to have a go on this as well. Obviously once all lines are up. But let's quickly show you. So you rope in, put the arrow on the knock, and then I'm not going to pull it right out, but you will pull it, and then as you know, normally you'd have I'll normally coil the rope on the floor normally, just so there's no real drag from it. And then with this, what I'll try and do, I'll try and twist it so it's like, so basically what you'll do is you will, and it's as simple as that. It's just literally a tiny bit of pressure and it's gone. I just really like to say thanks for all the support I've had off people. It's really made me want to be more active in posting videos. I watch YouTube all the time, you know, all the time. But I don't tend to comment so much because I think someone else has already said it. You know, and I don't do the videos. I haven't done that many videos because confidence, I suppose, in a way. I'll talk to any stranger, but I just feel a bit strange, guys, talking to the camera. Feel more comfortable now. If you want to see any more of me on camera, just leave us a comment and just let us know. I've got a number of things I'd like to sort of maybe do some more vids on the run up to Bushcraft show, on things I'm going to take or things that I'm planning on using, and do a video diary when I'm there. And I've got some bits that I wouldn't mind maybe doing a little review on, if people would be interested. A couple of multi-tools if people may be interested. If you are, let me know and I'll get it done. Thanks for anyone who's watched. If you're going to the Bushcraft show, I'll see you there. Cheers.